So, right from the time that you wake up in the morning, your five senses are bombarded by external stimuli, by the world around you: sights, sounds, tastes, smells, touch, right? And these things, this external stimuli, is a constant bombardment, right? You want to see that latest video on YouTube, on Facebook. You want to hear about the latest gist that's happening in town, who has done what to whoever, right? And these things will automatically occupy your attention. And it's very easy for you to be swept away by these things and not get anything done. And if you're keen about becoming, if you're keen about success, you know that the primary thing that needs to happen is that you must get things done. You must deliberately um, place your abilities on moving forward all the time. But that's difficult to do, if not impossible, when you're constantly stuck um, in reviewing stimuli, when you're being bombarded all the time by this external thing. So what do? Well, you leverage a superpower, and I call it a superpower that all the great people that you know, all the successful people that you know leverage, and that is the power of focus. Focus is a very, very key ingredient of success, right? Now, the difference between you and successful people, or very successful people, the top 1%, the top 10% in any field, the great people, the exceptional people, is not that they're not exposed to the external stimuli. They are, right, the same way that you wake up in the morning and sights and sounds and someone wanting you to do stuff with them, and the latest gist that is flying over the internet and all of that. They are also exposed to that information. The difference is that they deliberately and intentionally choose to focus on only one thing or a certain number of things. They do not allow the external environment to encroach into their time or to dictate to them what they should do. They deliberately decide that I'm going to focus on one, two, three, four, five things, and I'm not going to think about any other thing until I am done. That is the power of focus. And that is why I call it a superpower. Because when you learn to harness that power, you automatically become more productive. You get more things done. You focus, you shut down the world around you, and you deliberately, intentionally concentrate on getting the things done, on getting the job done. Now, of course, this is not this is easier said than done, especially if you have an overactive imagination, or you have lots of friends, or you have so many things that you think that you need to do. It's going to be difficult for you to inculcate this habit, but it's not impossible. Through deliberately deciding to focus, you start to improve, right? You don't have to force yourself to do it 1 hour at a stretch if you can't handle it. But if you can start with 10 minutes, or with 15 minutes, or with 20 minutes, and say, okay, for this 10 to 20 minutes, I'm going to focus only on this. No matter what else is going on, I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to shut down my phone. I'm going to shut down my internet or whatever it is. I'm going to isolate myself, and I'm going to focus on this thing and get it done. Right. And then you can up that incrementally, right? From 20 minutes, you can move from 25. From 25, you can go to 30. From 30, you can go to 1 hour, right? And just deliberately set out time to focus on getting the important things that need to be done. That is how you harness and um, improve and increase your power, or your ability to be focused. Focus is a very, very, very key discipline that you must absolutely imbibe if you're going to be successful in life. Don't forget the power of focus.